Hey Trek fans, Joe Jackson here, creator of the JJBP 15mm to 12mm Fork Thru Axle Conversion kits. And I'm extremely excited to tell you guys about two new kits to convert the Trek Boone and Crockett forks, as well as the Trek 920 fork. Now these kits are slightly different than my other kits due to the design of these Trek forks. So I wanted to do a quick install video and also go over a few details about the kit so you know what you're receiving. The most different part of the kit is the thread adapter. These thread adapters are going from an M14 by 1.5mm thread on the outside down to an M12 by 1.5mm thread on the inside. This left very little material for this thread adapter. So these parts are made out of stainless steel as opposed to aluminum. And then they've got a black oxide finish on them so that they don't stand out too much on a bike fork next to all the other black components. There's a couple little notches on this end here to help you screw it into the fork. If you look at the two different thread adapters, one on the left here is for the Boone and Crockett. It's got a slightly longer unthreaded portion, which is mirrored on the inside. This one here for the 920 has a couple millimeters shorter unthreaded portion. This insert's also a few millimeters shorter overall. I only have a Boone fork here, so I'll go over the install process on it, but the process is the same for the other two forks. To get the thread adapter installed, you're going to just insert it from the inside as opposed to the outside like my other kits. You're going to screw this all the way in. Those little notches on that fork, you take a small coin, like a penny. You're going to screw that all the way in. It will go just flush with the inside of the dropout. Give it a nice little extra bit of torque there to help hold it in place. On the outside, I'm going to take this thin lock nut, screw that on, and then take any 17mm wrench. I've got a Park tool cone wrench here. I'm gonna put that on the outside of that nut. Just give that a nice turn to get that tight. The other side, simple as the other kits. Take the through hole insert, push that in, give a little twist. All right, you just took your 15mm through axle fork, made it a 12mm fork. You can now take any old 12mm hub, like this Shimano 105, pop that in between your dropouts. Take your JJBP axle that came with your kit. Insert that in there. Once that's in, grab your hex wrench. That in, torque it down. You're in business. This kit's the first of its kind. Really excited about these. At first I didn't think this was going to be able to be done. Did some extra work with my vendors. Figured out how to make that thread insert, thread adapter. And now we finally have a solution for these Trek forks to go to 12mm front wheels. Hope you guys are as excited about this one as I am. I'll be posting this up on eBay as well as Amazon eventually, and can't wait to hear the feedback from everybody. Thanks.